Hello, dear Capricorn. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 2nd, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Capricorn. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You're letting go of what was stopping you from doing things right, and it's very important. You're freeing yourself and letting go of the shell that previously prevented you from loving or falling in love again, which is also very positive. Capricorn, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Capricorn, the people around you will make you feel very comfortable at work. Remember that there is a time for everything, and now work weighs more. You will carry out your tasks without stress, but if you try a little harder, you can go much further. You will have a clear mind to meet your goals, and you will be able to shine on this day. If you put a little more interest in living together, you will solve the problems that exist. This is a good time for love issues that you should take advantage of, especially if you are looking for it. If you have problems living together, solve them with more communication. Try to isolate yourself a little to reflect, and you will see things in a different light. You are fine, but you can improve a lot if you do a little activity. Physically, you lack energy, but on a mental and health level, you feel very well. Your head is full of worries that really aren't that big of a deal. Your sense for finances is well supported, and money will go a long way if you do that. If you say some counterproductive words, you could find yourself involved in serious difficulties, and that is the least convenient thing for you now that you are in an auspicious tone as well. The aura around you is one of admiration, and if you know how to extend it to those around you, it will help you attract a somewhat elusive and shy person to your side, who is only waiting for you to give you their heart and start a love affair. In love, the possibilities that are opening up in your emotional panorama predict a wonderful day in which you will completely reestablish your love life. The most important thing is that you do not make unilateral decisions and much less follow gossip or murmurings, because that would lead you to false conclusions. You will be a little selfish for some reason. You believe that a loved one should be with you at his or her first request. Do not learn only to take, but also to give. You need to share more with your people, but also listen to them. Capricorn, man of unpleasant situations in life, no one is immune. Today, unexpected conflicts may occur that will be related to the claims of a loved one. Capricorn woman, try to communicate more with your partner. Talk about your affairs at work and also listen with great interest to what he wants to tell you. A piece of advice: do not offend your loved ones, rather show your care, attention, and support. Be there when needed. Grace of the day: insecure and cowardly people almost always talk from courage and abuse others. In health and in your family, and chronic conditions such as diabetes, do not neglect the symptoms that you could be having in this cycle. And if in one way or another they are associated with these problems, go to your doctor and do not neglect his instructions. At the professional level, if you feel that you must make some changes in your work life, it is time to take the appropriate measures, Capricorn. Let yourself be guided by your instinct and trust your intuition, which is now very accurate, although do not ignore the retrograde influences in your sign, so you must separate reality and desires well. Money and fortune: the suggestions of an expert friend who knows economic issues very well will help you a lot to put your money into a good business. There are very good profit prospects waiting for you in the near future. You have to use them. Today's astral biorhythm: sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics: your serious and responsible attitude towards changing circumstances. Dangerous tendency: letting nervous and uncontrolled people get on your nerves. What to avoid: the tendency to meddle in other people's lives. Relationship prediction: things will go very well for you today if your partner is an earth sign, especially Virgo and Taurus. Also with Cancer and Pisces, the energy exchanged is very high. The most tense relationship. You may have difficulties in a relationship with Sagittarius or Aries. Your current compatibility is very good with water signs like Cancer and Pisces, and excellent with Earth, especially Virgo and Capricorn. If you are single, avoid making a serious commitment to someone. Lucky color, orange. And your special lucky number for today, 28. The universal number is 9. In numerology, the sum is reduced to single digits. Below, your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time: 2:15 a.m., 6:30 a.m., 4:25 p.m., and 11:40 p.m. The lucky numbers in the lottery are 8, 18, 21, and 30. Capricorn, if you need money to finance something, an investment for example, in October, rely on your current qualification to obtain it. Although this issue may not seem to be a priority in October, at work Venus and Mercury invite you to intervene on the professional and social level. Step aside for a moment from your current priorities so as not to be forgotten. You should have no problem getting back into the swing of things, and from the 23rd you can broaden your perspectives through projects that excite you. Regarding leisure, it is not a question of isolating yourself. In October, you will surely favor activities that you can share with your close circle, whether it is restoring a house or going away together. On the 12th, avoid imposing your vision of things on those close to you, who could misinterpret your words or your intentions. On the 14th, trust in your aura to make everything melt away and, why not, to push back certain financial limitations. On the 19th, your efficiency and your good will undoubtedly help. Improve your cause, then a desire for power that would not be unanimously accepted. On the 27th, it will be better to explain your methods than to impose your vision of things. There are already very good reasons to put things in order that you have to do in your life. It is not necessary that everything falls into disarray so that things get the attention they require. Always remember very well the lessons you received along the way, so do not fall. Capricorn, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you do not miss any horoscope video. In a relationship, do not take on all the responsibilities to maintain the comfort of your partner. Both must actively participate and share the obligations, or the relationship can become unbalanced. Delegate some responsibilities to your loved one to build a more equitable relationship. Goodbyes can be painful, but you can fill the gaps with your ability and talent. Remember that, even if someone leaves, you continue to lead and are essential to success. No one is indispensable, except yourself. If you are worried about your financial situation, remember that some forces are beyond your control. Avoid stress, as it can negatively affect you. Change your focus and recognize that every day brings you closer to your goals. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. The time has come. That problem you have been dealing with, you know which one, well, it is time for you to get rid of it. You have been carrying this weight for too long. It has left you exhausted and has prevented you from moving freely. This means that you have had a hard time. Turning the page is never easy, especially when it involves leaving behind an attitude that has become outdated. But the veil that is being lifted reveals a more promising and attractive path to follow. The new perspective will reveal to you the steps you must take to achieve an ambition that you have been cherishing for a long time. You thought things were going to get complicated. Make time to share more intimate time with the person you love and dare to be happy. Venus and Mars accentuate your seduction, your charm, your ease of loving and sharing. Forget about wise Virgo, you are now full of passion, especially in the middle of the month. Make plans for the future together. If you are alone, dare to make a proposal to the person of your desires. Give free rein to your expressions and you will see how you manage to do something different at work, which will accentuate your value among your coworkers and raise your prestige. Today, people seem scattered and your role is to pick up the pieces. At home, the children forget their tasks, you can't find the car keys and have to use the spare ones. At work, coffee is spilled on the newly printed proposals, and as a result you explode. Take it easy. Don't lose your head and get everything working properly. Today may be a day when you find many friends looking for advice or a shoulder to cry on, and you are one of the best sources of support and care they need. Just make sure you don't give too much to others and leave yourself with nothing. True friendship means sharing and exchanging problems. Putting yourself down will put you in a position where you won't be much help to anyone. Perhaps it's a marriage, a business partnership, or a new situation caused by chance where there's a good chance you'll make money sooner than you thought. Now that you feel stronger and more confident, Capricorn, it's time for you to close a circle that you still have pending in the sentimental field. If today, by chance or not, you meet a love from your past, it's a good time to spend some time with them and put all the things that were left unsaid, and that have been going around in your head every day since then. Now that time has passed, both of you will be more objective. It's likely that this person needs some favor from you. If it's in your power, help them, without resentment, Capricorn, but after this, close the door for good. Someone has been following your steps every day for some time. If today they decide to show up and invite you out for a drink, don't turn down the date, you'll be glad you went. During the next few days, you'll feel tired of all the seriousness and formality that surrounds your life. You'll feel like letting yourself be carried away by an irresistible desire to live situations in which you can feel freer and unfettered. You've been behaving very judiciously lately and have followed the advice of the people around you, especially your parents. However, during the next few days, you won't listen to anyone. You'll dare to take risks, have torrid one-night stands, and get intimate with strangers. The key is to abandon prejudices and live fully in the moment. This will be a week in which new cycles will begin in the work and love spheres of Capricorn people. At your workplace, you will be offered a promotion, a transfer, or a change of position. You are very much in love and feel that everything is going well in your relationship. Not everything will be honey. Those Capricorns with partners will realize that their loved one is getting tired of the unhealthy jealousy that they insist on displaying. This week, they will give you an ultimatum: either you agree to undergo psychological therapy to deal with the issue of your excessive jealousy, or the relationship will end. Naturally, you won't like this demand, but if you think about it, you'll realize that in the long run, it's you who will end up benefiting, because you'll be able to get rid of the cause that has ruined your love life on so many occasions. Only the last week of the month will bring a moment of rest and relaxation. This is the time when your image at work will significantly improve and you'll show what you can do. You can confidently pursue your goals, activities, and commitment, and take the initiative. You will become the prime candidate for promotion or a bonus. Now is the perfect time to achieve what you want. People will be susceptible to your influence, and it will be easier to push your ideas. The planetary system will have a positive effect on Capricorn's finances. Your intuition tells you where the money and potential profits are. A good streak will also translate into your commitment to helping others. Supporting charitable activities will give you great satisfaction. In October, Capricorn can expect problems in relationships. Previously ignored issues will have a heavy weight and will cause disputes. Strong relationships will go through these problems and improve even more. The ability to talk and compromise prove to be very important. If you are single and want to find your love, the best way is by visiting dating sites. When looking in a nearby neighborhood, there will be no chance of finding love. October is the month for healthcare and very good physical condition. It is worth investing in good massages and healthy food. After October 20th, it is time to train and do physical exercise. Capricorn, it is time to see things for what they really are. Today you may feel a little disoriented, with a lot on your mind and perhaps a feeling of being lost. But it is important not to stay in that feeling. This day brings with it the perfect energy for you to focus on the really important things that are happening around you. Do not dwell too much on those moments of confusion, because what is about to reveal itself to you is key to your growth. Someone close to you, a person who loves you very much, is paying close attention to what you do and what you don't do. We know that, as a good Capricorn, you hate being watched with a magnifying glass. And although it makes you uncomfortable, remember that they do it because they care about you. However, it is essential that you do not allow this constant surveillance to become a pattern, as it can affect your emotional well-being. Trust yourself more, and you will see how that self-confidence will not only give you an emotional boost, but will also have a positive impact on your physical appearance, making you feel stronger and renewed. It is a good time for you to stop making excuses. You know what you want, and although the obstacles may seem enormous, you have the ability to overcome them. Start working with dedication on the steps you need to take to get what you really want. Leave behind your doubts, fear of failure, or insecurities. Every day you move forward, you get closer to your goals. Remember that success doesn't come overnight, but with patience and effort, you will achieve everything you set out to do. A moment of absolute sincerity is about to arrive, and it will be with someone very close to you. Deep conversations will open up, and you may even be encouraged to reveal secrets or feelings that you have been keeping for a long time. Don't be afraid. What you say at this moment will be received with understanding, and this honest exchange will strengthen the trust and bond between the two of you. This is a healing moment, where you will feel relieved of emotional burdens that you have been carrying for a long time. If you are single, this is a time to appeal to your heart before taking the next step. You may be considering starting a relationship, but something inside you won't let you be completely sure. Listen to those doubts, because the truth is that if you are not completely convinced, it may not be the right time. Don't rush things. Your heart always knows what's best for you, so let it decide on this occasion. Don't force yourself into anything just out of fear of loneliness. True love comes when you least expect it. For those Capricorns who already have a stable partner, it's essential to be careful about what you say, especially when it comes to your partner's family. Sometimes family can be a sensitive topic, and it's important not to touch certain sensitivities. Remember that, when you're in a relationship, you're not just joining a person, but also the connections they bring with them. While you may have a clear vision about certain family aspects, it's your partner who must make those discoveries for themselves. Maintain respect and support in a constructive way. Never see the person you love as someone infallible. We all make mistakes, and unrealistic expectations can damage the relationship. Learn to love your partner for who they are, with their virtues and defects, and not for what you would like them to be. True love is about accepting the other person as they are. On a professional level, stop obsessing over that work or school failure you suffered in the past. You are now in a different and more mature moment. Prioritize your present and the opportunities you have at this moment. The road ahead is uphill, yes, but remember that it is in the challenges where true growth is found. This month is key for Capricorns who have been looking to start an independent business or a personal project. If you have been working hard to achieve it, you will begin to see how some of your goals materialize. Although the road may seem difficult, you will see tangible results if you keep your focus. Do not doubt your abilities, because what you have dreamed of can become reality sooner than you think. Today, it is important that you silence the voices that call you to resignation or that invite you to stay in your comfort zone. Dissatisfaction is not a negative thing. On the contrary, it is what drives you to seek more, to renew yourself, to grow. Don't listen to those who tell you that you should stay where you are to avoid risk. Life is about daring, about jumping without a net and trusting in your ability to fly. Today is the time to take that step that scared you so much. Capricorn lives very well, knows what he likes, what he needs, what he can have, and for that reason, you have everything on your side to make life much better. It is very important that we realize the good things we live and the importance of our progress. Love may be what you really need for this day. That is why you know that it is very important to start seeing the important things you have in order to be able to give them much. You have learned to see the good things in your life during this time, dear Capricorn. If you have time to see the things you are doing in your life as work, as a way to escape from many current problems, you will begin to appreciate it more. Wait a little before taking a step that may be a little risky. You must be sure if it is good or not to take that step that may be costing you a lot to decide. If you want to convince yourself that things can go much better for you, you just have to regain confidence in yourself and in what you do. It is necessary for your progress. In your first house, there is a lot of planetary energy of renewal and effort from Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter, but what gives it a very positive meaning is fortune that will allow you to take advantage of the advances and improvements that you will acquire through these tests in your personality that will make it improve. New ideas and creativity will flow very well in your home, because with Uranus in your fourth house you will be able to consciously activate communications with your family and find points of positive and active convergence that will allow you to improve your relationships and express yourselves with much love. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.